Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you could be here. I was recently tagged in a book tag by Philip Chase. And if you have not checked out Philip Chase's channel, I highly recommend it. He is one of my current favorite booktubers, and I am so glad that I came across his channel, and he's got a lot of really engaging content. He's got a super great personality, and I just love interacting with him and just watching what he puts out. So make sure that you check him out and follow him. I highly recommend that you subscribe to his channel. If you enjoy books at all, especially fantasy, check Philip out. He tagged me in the small booktuber tag because I am a small booktuber. So I have decided that, yeah, I want to participate in this, and let's get right to the questions. Oh, but make sure that you stay till the end of the video, because I'll want to throw in a little tidbits here and there at the end. And let's get right to it, okay? The first question is, who are you? It asked me to introduce myself, and so I shall. My name is Chaz. You probably surmise that my name is Charles. I'm also called Charlie by a few select certain people. And I am a 44-year-old dad in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm almost 45. This is my birthday month. October 29th is my birthday. So that's kind of cool. I was born right at the tail end of October. My mom used to tell me I was almost a ghost. Yeah. So yeah, as I mentioned, I'm a dad. I am the father, proud father, I might add, of two teenagers, a 16-year-old boy and a 15-year-old girl. And I am just such a lucky guy to have such amazing kids in my life. And I have been in Phoenix for about 23 years, almost 24 years. I moved here when I was 21, and yeah, I'm almost 45, so that's about 24 years, almost. Getting close to it anyway. And yeah, it's been a wild ride. I'm originally from southern Utah. And besides my YouTube gig, I do have a full-time job. I'm an insurance agent. I sell insurance in a call center. I do work at home, which is kind of cool, and so I get to sit in the comforts of my own home and just talk to people all day on the phone and hopefully sell them insurance. But I have other passions as well. I do some art. I create some weird art and some inspirational art. You can find my Redbubble store in the links below if you want to check that out and see the kind of art that I put out. I am also a writer. I write fantasy fiction. I've written some nonfiction as well, just my thoughts on different topics and things like that. So you can find my first self-published book in the description below if you want to check that out. I'd very much appreciate it if you'd like to, and I do have other books that I'm working on as well. And of course, you already know I do booktube for a living. Well, not a living. I don't make money from it yet. But yeah, that's not why I'm here. I'm just here to have fun talking about books. So that's a little bit about me. If you didn't get a question answered about me that you would really like to know, a burning question that's been bugging you for all the time you've been following me, leave me a question in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer it. Let's move on to question number 2, shall we? How long have you been on Booktube? I have been on Booktube for a little over a year. I celebrated my 1-year anniversary on YouTube the end of August, and I did a video in celebration of that, and I'll leave a link to it in the cards at the end and in the description below if you want to check that out and see that video that I made for it. I did make a cake. That was kind of fun, and I ate cake and chomped down on it and made all these munching sounds while I was talking on the video, so that was pretty fun. And I've been filming pretty regularly, once a week, sometimes twice a week. I release a video, and so yeah, it's been fun. It's been a pretty wild ride, and I'm really happy I joined. Question number 3: what types of videos do you make? Oh man, I make all sorts of videos, mostly book-related content. I do book reviews, and I do book haul videos on occasion. I've done some bookshelf tours way back at the beginning of my channel, so if you want to check those out, you can. But yeah, it's mostly book-related content, mostly fiction reviews, although I have done some nonfiction reviews as well on occasion. And I do some survey videos for different book series. I'll do a why you should read such and such a book series. And I do some book tags on occasion. I don't do a whole lot of book tags, but the ones that really catch my eye, I enjoy and have fun with doing book tags. But that's not all. See, the beauty of my channel, and the reason that I titled it Books and Stuff with Chaz, is because it allows me to do stuff along with book stuff, right? So I do my book reviews, but then I do other stuff. I do movie reviews. I've done a few movie reviews where I read the book and then I watched the movie. I might do some standalone movie reviews on occasion. I do nerdy TV show reviews for like fictional shows that I'm watching. I do video game reviews. I did one or maybe 2 of those. No, I think it was just one. Not too long ago for Final Fantasy VII. Heck, I might even do a tabletop game review for a popular board game that I've been trying out, or that I've really enjoyed playing. And occasionally I'll do the random vlog. I'm just kind of a jack of all trades, but it's all mostly book and entertainment related. So hence the name Books and Stuff with Chaz, because I won't be pinned down. If I get the itch to do something different on occasion, I will scratch that itch. Because you know what? My grandmother always told me, scratch it where it itches, even in your britches. Yeah, I said that, didn't I? Yeah, that was, yeah. So, moving on. What do you love about Booktube? I really love the community. There are so many great people in the Booktube community, small booktubers, large booktubers. There's so much great content out there to be able to watch the videos and to get new information about new books that maybe I had never thought about reading, or get a different perspective on books that I wasn't really sure about whether or not I wanted to read. And I've made some really great friends through the Booktube community, and I've done some great collaborations, and I really feel a deep sense of connection to the people in the Booktube community. And I really love it. It's like, these are people that you can bounce ideas off of, or you can share your ideas with them, and these are people that I would love to just sit down and have a beer with one day. Once COVID allows us to travel more freely and stuff. But it's just a really good experience, and I highly recommend anybody that's thinking about starting a Booktube channel, do it. It's a great community to be a part of. It's still a small community, but that's kind of what's nice about it. I like that. Yeah. Question number 5. What types of books do you read? Well, I read fantasy primarily, all different subgenres of fantasy, grimdark, epic fantasy, sword and sorcery. I like all that stuff. I do enjoy some science fiction on occasion as well. I enjoy mysteries and mystery thrillers. I enjoy some supernatural thrillers that aren't necessarily fantasy per se or magical really, but they have little elements of supernatural powers, and you may consider that fantasy. I don't know. You know, I enjoy vampire stories, but I kind of lump those in with fantasy, and horror, but I kind of lump that in with fantasy too. It's just kind of more of a subgenre of horror because most horror is sci-fi and fantasy at its core, especially Lovecraft, cosmic horror that he did. It just fits right well within that, in that core of what speculative fiction is all about. That's what I was trying to get out. Speculative fiction. And that is kind of an umbrella term that refers to fantasy and horror and science fiction, although science fiction to a lesser extent. And that's a very long-winded answer, I know. But I love all different kinds of books within those primary three genres: mystery, fantasy, science fiction. I do occasionally read other books. I'm not really big on literary fiction, but I have read some on occasion that I've really enjoyed. And I do read some nonfiction as well, although not very many, and it's mostly on audiobook. I don't read a lot of nonfiction in physical format, but I do read some nonfiction on occasion. So yeah, I'm a pretty well versed and pretty broad I can't talk today. Broad spectrum reader. Yeah, there we go. I finally got it out. Yeah, so let's move on to the next, and I think final question. Question number 6. What is your favorite video that you made so far? That's a tough one. I really enjoyed the Mistborn fan casting that I did with the guys at Geek on My Sleeve. That was a lot of fun, trying to just think about who we might want to cast in a Mistborn movie, if there was one. I really enjoy doing survey videos, why you should read for different series. There's so many. I've done 68 videos in my time on YouTube, so it's really hard to pin down which one is my favorite. So you'll have to forgive me on this one. I really enjoyed my bookshelf tour videos. So if you enjoy bookshelf tours, I had a lot of fun with those. Those are some of my favorites. And but yeah, there's just so many. There's just so many. It's really hard to put down. Oh, I think one of my favorites was my review for Tales from the Loop, which was an Amazon original series. I had a lot of fun doing that. So there's quite a few that I'm very proud of, but it's hard to pin one down. So yeah, that is the answer to that question. And the final question is, who am I tagging in this video? And I'm going to put it up on the screen here so you can see it. I am tagging Geek on My Sleeve, The Bearded Bookworm, and Ben's Blurb, and Dragon Army Books. These are some channels that I really enjoy watching, and I looked at their channels beforehand just to make sure. I didn't see that they had done this book tag video yet, so I feel pretty safe in tagging them in it. Now, if you guys are watching this video, you don't have to do the tag. It's completely up to you, but I would love to see your small booktuber tag. And if you are watching this channel today and watching this video, and you have a booktube channel, and you have not done the small booktuber tag, well, guess what? I'm tagging you too. So just go and do it. Go and do it right now. I'm waiting. I'm going to wait right here. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. But yeah, go ahead and do it. And send me a message. Find me somehow and say, hey, I did the video. Go watch it now. So that's the end of this small booktuber tag. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I've got some stuff that I'm going to be doing on the channel here coming up. I am close to finishing the audio dramatization of The Sandman Volumes 1 through 3, so I will be putting up a review video for that. I'm pretty excited to get that up there and share with you guys my thoughts on it. I'm a huge fan of Sandman, so I really, really can't wait to get that up there. I will probably be doing another, where I'm at in my reading video so far at some point, but not right away. I have been watching The Haunting of Bly Manor with my kids, so I'm thinking I'll probably be doing a review for that TV series because I'm really, really enjoying it. And being that this is Lovecrafttober, as one of my previous videos said, I will eventually be doing a review, or a survey rather, of the Lovecraft stories that I read for the month of October. So stay tuned. I've got some great content coming out for you guys. I think you'll really enjoy it. Make sure that you do all this stuff right here on the screen to help support my channel. And I talked about some stuff that is in the description, so make sure you check the description to find links to that stuff. And I think that about wraps it up, guys. I hope you have an awesome weekend. I know I sure will. And best of luck to all of you. Much love. And make sure that you are reading more books. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.